once you genuinely embody these states of being, you will see them in your reality. It is by law guaranteed that that is how it is going to go. This is Mindset by Natalia, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of affirmations. The power of affirmations, also known as mantras. So what are affirmations, or what are these things that we call mantras? Pretty much something that we speak into existence. So as I've talked about before, we have so much power in the things that we say, right? Just like in the video I talked about, we have so much power over the things that we watch. We also have so much power in the things that we say and the things that we repeat. One incredible thing that I've realized is that anything that you believe is true, you will find it to be true in your reality. People question, how can there be so many faiths, so many backgrounds, so many political views? But the truth is that anything that you believe to be true, you will find evidence for. So no matter if you're in one religious group or one political party, you will find evidence as to why you have reason to believe that. You can see how important your beliefs are. If you have belief in something, it is sure to come into your reality. Affirmations that are said with intention, of course, hold so much value, but every single time that we speak out into this world, we are affirming ourselves. We are giving out these mantras of whatever it is that we believe. So if you have a business, for example, and you keep saying, my business is doing so poorly, I don't have customers, I don't have money, I'm going to have to close by the end of this year. If you keep saying that over and over again, you are affirming it. And therefore you believe it, and therefore that's why it's going to happen. But you can change that. You have the power with your words to change that. We all know that everything starts with a single thought. Everything that has been created in our world was first a thought that was then translated into speaking, and then it was translated into action. Anything you repeat over and over and over again, your subconscious mind will start to believe that it's true and therefore bring that exactly into your reality. The first thing I want to talk about is using music as affirmations. Music is everywhere in today's world. So let me break down the two parts to music. There's the actual music part, and then there's the words that we associate to it. So the actual music part, every single musical piece has a frequency. You may think this when you think of someone playing an instrument, you think of their instruments actually vibrating, right? They have a frequency. Over years and years, people have talked about the importance of classical music because actually, this type of music has a very high vibrational frequency attached to it. We have music, and now we have the words that we associate to it. So whenever you're listening to a music, you are oftentimes singing along to the lyrics of the song. What you may not realize is every time that you sing these lyrics, you are calling out affirmations. And whatever it is that you're listening to, whatever music it is that you're enjoying, that is the things that you're subconsciously programming into your mind. Music is such a powerful thing because you're combining a frequency of actual sound, you're combining the speech of the words that you're repeating, and you're also normally attaching emotion to it. Have you ever had that song that you just start listening to it and it takes you back 10, 15 years? And you're just like, oh my gosh, when I was younger and I listened to this song, when I lived in Paris and I would listen to this in the clubs, whatever it might be, you have attached feelings to music, especially music that you repeatedly listen to over and over time. If you went through a really hard breakup, very likely you made a very sad song playlist. When you repeatedly listen to these songs, it can take you back to that exact emotion and feeling. So even though it may have been 1 year since your breakup, listening consistently to these songs and repeating the lyrics of them is actually bringing that into your reality. The reason that that happens is because you are affirming the feelings and emotions of that time period. So it may have happened a year ago, but to your mind, remember the only time that exists is right now. So since it only exists right now, it brings up all those emotions of feeling like you're not good enough or feeling sad, feeling heartbroken over the breakup, whatever it might be. So think about how powerful it is when you listen to music. Make sure that you're listening to music that inspires you to be who you want to be now, not what you were running away from years ago. Like truly decide what it is that you want now and listen to music that only follows that kind of lyric and that kind of frequency. The next thing I want to talk about is when to intentionally put out your affirmations. So as we know, you can do affirmations all day, every day. Pretty much anytime that you speak, you are affirming things and you are bringing that closer and closer to your reality. There is a certain brainwave state that actually makes your affirmations manifest like 10 times as fast. This is called the theta brainwave state. So this is so important because when we are drifting off to sleep and when we are first waking up in the morning, we are in this brainwave state. Throughout our lives, from young children up all the way through adulthood, we are in different brainwave states. So the first 0 to 7 years of your life, people say are the most important because you are so malleable. Everything that you listen to, everything that you see, you take in with everything that you can absorb. Because again, you come into this world with no real subconscious thoughts. So everything that happens in the first 7 years of your life determines so much of your subconscious. And remember, the subconscious is like 95% of your thoughts. As adults, we can also tap into this brainwave state, but it's much more limited than when we're children. So the theta brainwave state, when we're adults, we can access that when we're just about to go to sleep and when we're just about to wake up. Between these states is when our subconscious is most susceptible to whatever it's listening to. This is why a lot of people go to sleep listening to affirmations. I would argue you don't really need to have affirmations on all night. I mean, it's good. You're not going to lose anything by doing that. But the most susceptible that your brain is going to be to take in new information, if you want to reprogram the things that you've been saying and you want to change your belief patterns, is going to be this sweet, sweet spot when you're just about to go to sleep or when you're just waking up. Repetition is key. The reason that your affirmations have not been working up until now is because you are trying to convince yourself of something that you think is so outside of the truth that your brain just can't conceptualize why it would believe this to be true, which means you have to keep repeating it to yourself over and over again. You can't expect to grow up in a household that talked about money as an evil, saying things like, money is the root of all evil, and anyone that has money can't be a good person. You can't expect to go from that wiring to now thinking, oh, I can make millions of dollars and I'll give back and I'll be a good person. Like, it doesn't match up. Here is the secret. Repetition is key. Saying things like, I am a millionaire one time is not going to do anything. You need to keep repeating it until you literally believe it. You need to say it with so much faith. And in the beginning, that's the thing. You might not have faith. You might not think when you say, I am a millionaire, or I am in the best shape of my life, I am so healthy right now. You may not believe it because your reality may be thinking and showing you the complete opposite. I have affirmations written down everywhere in my house. If you were to see it, you would see little note cards everywhere on my mirrors. My mirror, like, I can barely see myself because I have written so many affirmations on my bathroom mirror. I use monthly affirmations personally. It works for me. I choose one topic every single month that I'm really going to focus on. And then I just listen to affirmations every night as I'm going to sleep, or maybe in the morning I'll throw one on as well. Every single month, I choose a new topic that I'm focusing on. So for example, January, it was all about my health and well-being, like physical state of being. February, maybe it was about patience, cultivating more patience in my life. This month, it's been all about safety. Things like, I feel safe, I am safe, I feel safe to put myself out there. I feel safe in the world that I live in. I feel safe by the close friendships that I have. Just feeling that safety. And next month, it might be about wealth or abundance or, anything else that you might think of that you want to just change your belief system around. That is how you start it. Affirmations every night. You can look up different kinds of affirmations on Spotify, YouTube, any platform that you like. And the last thing, say it until you believe it. Just like faking confidence until you actually have it works, saying things repeatedly over and over again truly will change your mindset and will make you believe something new. Just think about anyone that's ever had a shift in mindset about they used to think this and now they think differently. Why did that happen? Because over and over again with repetition, they reprogrammed their subconscious mind to have a different belief about it. So just keep saying it until you actually believe it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Remember, time is irrelevant. Just keep saying it until you genuinely start feeling these feelings that you believe yourself. You take yourself seriously. You know that these things are true. And once you genuinely embody these states of being, you will see them in your reality. It is by law guaranteed that that is how it is going to go. So with all that being said, thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!